We can start whenever.
Yeah, you're good to
You
go.
didn't say action.
Well, I had to adjust levels.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Action.
Action.
Hi. Welcome to episode number 2 of Lobster Butter. I'm Abbie.
I'm Megan.
I'm Travis.
Travis is our guest feature this week.
Wow, I feel so important.
Yeah, luckily he is here because we are scanty in number.
True. But you have enough personality to make up for
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I really hope I can live up to this because you're hyping me up a lot.
Dude, I'm sure I have complete faith.
Thanks.
No problem. But for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, Lobster Butter is a web series from ACRN Media here at Ohio University, where the editorial staff talks about things that are happening on our website, acrn.com. We talk about things that are happening in our local music scene here in Athens, and we butter up that lobster, and we brag about ourselves, because ACRN is pretty great.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I would venture to say you should follow everything we do.
Everything. Vigilantly.
Definitely.
One thing that you should be vigilantly following in these upcoming weeks is Lobster Fest.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
The
more it
biggest
gets closer.
event of the year.
True.
Not even the biggest concert, just biggest event, period.
True.
Yeah, Lobster Fest is a free music festival put on by ACRN. We have a bunch of really cool acts this year. We have Tim Hecker, Juliana Barwick. We will have Q&As from Sal Lake, who is a local artist, and PC Worship, Noveller, Ways Blood, and a slew of other people.
I'm talking to Cloud Becomes Your Hand right now,
Oh,
so
yeah?
they'll be up on there.
Yeah,
Awesome.
how's that going?
It's going pretty good. They're nice.
It's always good.
Mhm.
It's always strange when you get like an oddball. Those interviews turn out good, but
They do.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's just like, wow.
Yeah, luckily, you don't need to, interject yourself. It's just I'm gonna let you
Right.
do you and represent yourself.
When I just interviewed Ways Blood a day or two ago, and I didn't really have to do much talking. It was actually really convenient. It wasn't an interview where I was like, and so
Yeah,
can you
that's
add to that? Yeah. So it was cool.
Travis, how long have you been writing for ACRN?
Let's say 3.5 years.
3.5?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, are you a senior?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Man,
Well, that's depressing because
Is it?
we
we're
wish
gonna
you could.
lose you.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we wish you could.
I thought you were going to say, it's depressing you've been here this long.
No, no. It's
No.
depressing. I'm going to miss your reviews.
Seriously, how many Lobster Fest Q&As have you done in your
Oh,
lifetime?
geez. So many. At least 4.
But Lobster Fest is always a really good time, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I think it'll be a really great year. I mean, it's a wide variety of really unique music this year. Really, a lot of the artists that are playing have been saying wow, I can't believe I'm playing with A, B, and C. This is a
Yep.
crazy lineup.
Yeah, it's very, varied.
Yeah,
Very
and
varied.
if you go on Pitchfork's Festival Guide, scroll down in the April section, you'll see Lobster Fest.
Oh, we're on their events page?
Yeah.
We are officially Mage. We've been Mage, but now we're Super Mage.
Hey, what is mage?
It's short for Major.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, God, okay. That's
Mhm.
super not mage of me. Oh, God. Something that's happening before Lobster Fest rolls around,
Sure.
the birthday week.
That's this week!
That is this week.
Happy
Wow.
birthday, ACRN!
ACRN is turning 44 on...
April 4th.
Oh, the 4th. Okay, I was thinking of the
Yeah,
1st.
April 4th.
Oh my God, April Fool's is coming up.
April 4th, 1971.
Jeez.
We're old.
Yeah.
We're old as heck.
Super old.
Next year, that's 45, which means we're about to throw the party of the century.
And then wait till 50. I'm gonna come back for
I'll
50.
totally come back
Oh,
for
yeah.
50. Yeah.
Probably
They better have
festive.
fireworks or something crazy. I don't know why fireworks was the craziest thing I could
I
think
feel
of.
like
but-
explosions is what we need. Fireworks, maybe take it to the next level, blow some stuff up.
That'd be wild.
We have lots of stuff in here that could blow up. A lot of the stuff we're not even using. We're just exploding.
Yeah, the room down the hallway is just full of equipment that people have just tossed in there because there's
Throw it in
nowhere else
media.
for it. And
Does
so,
it work? We shouldn't blow that up.
most of it doesn't. No, most of it's broken.
Let's
beyond
blow
repair.
it up.
That was
Something
the
that makes
idea
it
of
we can
voice
explode
systems.
now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely
There's
coming
some
back for the 50th.
There's some stuff.
But the 44th is going to be just as cool as the 50th,
Yes.
if not cooler. Do you want to know why? Because Cymbals E-Guitars is going to be here on Thursday.
At the Smiling Skull. When in your life are you ever going to be able to say, like, oh yeah, I saw Cymbals E-Guitars, like, at a tiny little bar in my college town? Never again, I don't think.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
Travis, are you a Cymbals E-Guitars fan?
I'm actually not familiar with them.
I'm really not.
They play
How long have
some...
they been around?
I know they have like 3 albums.
Yeah, their last one was probably, I feel like, to my limited knowledge, because I really only listened to the latest album they put out. Got a lot of hype.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Like, straightforward. Really good.
I'm pretty sure they do like 2 or 3 years between releases. I was checking out their Spotify a few days ago. ACRN is having a preview with Cymbals E-Guitars. It just kind of gives like a brief heads up about what's gonna be playing at the show, and hopefully we get a few words from those wonderful gents.
Definitely.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's super exciting. I was actually talking to someone about it today. He was like, they're my favorite band ever. I saw them in Chicago and like begged them to sign my shirt, and they did it. Like, they mean everything to me, and he was just psyched that he can see them again in Athens.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's just like a little pocket in Ohio, so that's really awesome.
You want to go to the Skull anyway. Skull's great.
That is, it's
Skull
so
is great.
underrated.
It's always so fun going to the Skull.
So, our visual media department has been very busy over the last semester, and coming up soon to the site, we'll be posting some videos from the Level Up Sidekick show that happened, that was like February 12th?
28th, I think. Something like that, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
Throwback Thursday over here.
Yeah. I think it was February 12th because then date auction was the 14th,
Oh, yeah, okay. That's right.
comparatively. But it'll be really cool. I peeped the Level Up video and it looks real good.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it was shot on like a VHS camera,
Right.
and
Sweet.
so it looks really cool, and like it has like
That's
Level
super
Up
old,
over
great.
the
Yeah, Rob, the visual media director, he said that he had to hard encode the text, like,
Yes.
into the file.
That's pretty cool. That's going to look good.
I know.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was like,
excited for that.
so technical. I was like, how does that work?
It's awesome. I was pumped when I watched it. It sounds cool too.
Yeah.
And we're also this week shooting a kind of takeaway show with Megawave, who just put out an EP. I think it's just megawave.bandcamp.com. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. Just look up Megawave Bandcamp.
Google will do the rest for you.
Yeah, but they're a cool Athens band, kind of shoegazy. So we're shooting a takeaway show at a real strange, spooky little apartment, so it should be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about that.
Speaking of pretty cool, an upcoming feature we have is called, or maybe it's not called this. An upcoming feature on ACRN.com is all about our picks for Record Store Day. What we want, what we must have, what we think you should have, and, you know, why. Why it's so great. I personally don't think I'm going to get anything this Record Store Day. What are you guys thinking, Travis?
I'm going to get something. I actually just got a record player for the first time, so
Wow.
I have to christen it with something good.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the list online?
I'm afraid.
Are you just gonna like wing it? Like
Yeah, I
get
just
in
gotta
there
go.
and be
I
like,
got. Is it a Hoffa's up on?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah, Hoffa's usually gets a decent selection, but Record Store Day is like very political in the way they disperse like the albums. Because
Really?
obviously Record Store Day like has limited, like the specials are very limited. So like each store will apply for however many of whatever record, and then like pray for the best. So I'm interested to see what Hoffa's gets. I definitely 100%. If it's humanly possible, we'll be picking up that Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to roll the world 7-inch.
I think I'm gonna have to fight a lot of people for that.
I feel like I might, but it would be
Close to
worth it, you know?
Are you gonna get there early?
I'm gonna try to. I'm not really sure if that's gonna be possible, but
We'll
I'm
see.
gonna try my darndest.
We'll see. Also coming up soon on the site is a live review of the recently had Independent Fest that just took place in Athens.
Yes.
Our resident metalhead attended this fest all day this past Saturday, and I'm sure he has quite a bit of interesting things to say about it.
Definitely.
He talked a little bit to Atari Jones, who we just interviewed. That interview is on ACRN.com if you want to check it out and get to know that rapper from Cleveland before you read all about Eric's day at Indie Fest.
Yeah, it was really interesting just to like hear. I was chatting with him a little bit about Independent Fest, and just he was like, you know, like the artists were cool, but he said that like in between like the songs of the other bands before Juicy J, people were just like chanting Juicy J and screaming, and he was like, where's the logic in that? Like Juicy J's like not just gonna come on stage,
Yeah,
like
that's kind of weird.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I would be bummed if I was trying to play a set and they were like, we don't want you!
Right.
We want the other guy who's not coming on for 7 more hours!
Right. Also, can we just like say that you have the best email address on this earth? Like, I'm
What?
ashamed of my email address.
Or it's just like, I like Kirby, and Prodigy.net doesn't exist anymore, so it's kind of vintage, so I guess it's alright.
Yeah.
I give it like 4 out of 5.
4 to 5.
That's pretty high, dude.
It's a solid score for a review.
You know what was an even more solid score for a review? Was the 4.5 that you gave Courtney Barnett this week.
Yeah.
That's pretty high, dude. I almost want to challenge you.
Here's the thing. I've been trying really hard the last few months that I've taken to not give it that high of a review. But I could not think of anything about that Courtney Barnett album that I didn't like. It's so authentic. It's just witty, it's smart, it's funny, like so many lines I can pull out of it and I'm like, oh my god, this applies to my life. Or I just like, while I was at work the other day, I listened to it the whole time I was making guac. And I was just like, this is just full of bangers. There's a song on that album called No One Really Cares If You Go to That Party or Not.
Dang.
And it's just, it's so
Shots
good.
fired.
It's so good.
That's like a truth bomb.
Yeah. But it's like great because she's like talking to herself and she's just like, I want to go out, but I want to stay home, and I'm probably gonna stay home.
Dude, that is my life, but there's no probably. Like, I'm definitely gonna stay home.
Yeah.
Another brutal album that was
Ooh.
recently reviewed, not brutal, but like brutally honest album, is called Eat, Pray, Thug, and it's by Heems. He is a former member of Das Racist, and it's all about being a brown individual in America and dealing with the kind of racism and prejudice and stigmas that you receive on a daily basis.
The review was really good. It sounds pretty intense.
Yeah.
Check it out.
It is pretty intense. It was reviewed by our blog editor, Sammy Nelson, who also happens to be my roommate, so I listened to that album a lot, and I was like, was actually like almost like in tears at certain points. I was just like, oh my god, that sounds terrible.
I think it's awesome when people use their platform to like really confront listeners.
Absolutely. Kendrick Lamar did the same exact thing on To Pimp a Butterfly. Our managing editor reviewed To Pimp a Butterfly, and he pretty much wrote like a scholarly article.
It was like an essay.
Yeah.
It
was
was.
his master's thesis on Kendrick Lamar.
It was.
He refers to the album as the gospel according to Kendrick at some point, and it's just, and that's really what it is.
Oh, yeah.
You should definitely check it out. It's very powerful. The album is incredibly moving.
Do you have a favorite track yet?
I'm gonna be boring and say Kingdom.
I think it's so good though.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, I really like it. The more I listen to it, the more I notice. It's definitely more focused on. I feel like the production is more prevalent on this album than the last one, and it's also great because like it's so confrontational. I feel like there's no way that it can ever be like appropriated into party anthems.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. A lot of his
yeah.
last album got misconstrued.
Oh,
and
yeah.
interpreted the wrong way. There's no way you can do that on this one.
No, I feel like that probably was something that he consciously did because he was like,
Yeah.
well, not
Yeah.
again.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
Never again.
Modest Mouse also released an album. You can read our
Oh jeez.
artists.
Modest Mouse is gonna come after us. Now, you know that, right?
They're probably not. Modest Mouse, if you come after us, I will be so Like, I will be pumped. I will be psyched.
Come after us so
I
we
will
can
be
get your
thrilled.
autographs.
Please attack us, Modest Mouse.
I feel
I welcome it.
I feel
That
like
would be great.
honestly they had, I don't know. I mean, the review was really harsh. Brittany really did not like it, like at all, not even a little.
But I've heard a lot of like contrasting opinions.
Yeah.
Like my friend, like the more he listened to it, he was like, "This is really great. Like this is Modest Mouse. They're just like trying something new." But
Yeah. I mean, all my favorite songs on the album sound like old songs.
yeah.
So
exactly.
I think that's
what I've
definitely
heard.
the weakness. I mean, my main thing is like, how the hell did Pistol get onto that album? Have you listened to that song? Oh my god, have you heard that song?
I'm interested now. It's really bad.
It's like, it's the guy who produced it is apparently like, I forget what artist produced it, which like it kind of makes sense when you know who produced it, but like it just is, it's not good weird.
It's just bad.
Okay. What if your dad was a music producer and he was listening to a lot of Marilyn Manson? That's Pistol to me.
Yes, that's a great
Very
descriptor.
accurate. I think that should like go on that song's Wikipedia page, encyclopedia entry, and then we can credit it to Travis
I would take the credit.
in this
That
Lobster
was-
Butter session.
Yeah. I mean, they said they're putting out a new album, like, very quickly. So part of me thinks that they just, like, shove this one out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just to like placate people and like set the bar really low, and they're gonna come back and like kill it.
I hope. More stuff. I mean, it's unfair to ask an artist to do old stuff, but Modest Mouse, I just really think Lonesome Crowded West was the best album. Just
Do
think
it
about it.
again.
Just think about it, you know? Just maybe bring some of that back. I don't know. But you do you.
Modest Mouse, this is ACRN coming at you saying, please stop with what you're currently doing.
How many people have you made mad today? Geddy Lee,
Geddy Lee,
Modest Mouse.
Modest Mouse.
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson probably didn't take kindly to that comment.
I don't
Who
know. I
else?
think it was compliment. Marilyn Manson, you're good. Don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Oh no, if Marilyn Manson like wanted to fight me, I would be like, brother, let's just hang out.
Yeah.
I love Marilyn Manson. He's a cool dude.
Very interesting.
Music not so much, but he himself is
See now he's mad.
I'm sorry. I just don't like your dude.
Don't have to, you know. Actually, one time I was DJing and someone was like, play only Marilyn Manson. And I looked and we do have several Marilyn Manson
That was me.
songs. Oh, yes, it
That
was
was
you.
me.
It definitely was you. You said playing nothing but Marilyn Manson in your hour. And I said,
That could be okay.
I don't think I have enough Marilyn Manson to fill that, but I have 6 songs.
Yeah.
Next time, just for you.
Just those 6 songs on repeat.
Just keep cycling through them over and over.
Yes, exactly.
Also, we just put a crap ton of really awesome music into rotation on ACRN.com. So while you're looking at our content, you should also hit that nifty listen and browser button. And soon we'll be posting the updated air schedule online too.
Right.
So you can see when there will be a live person on air. But we just put a bunch of really cool stuff in. I'm very excited. Mitski is still in there, and I hope it never goes away because
Never.
I'm obsessed with Mitski. I'm trying to think. We just put in I can't even think now. What the heck? We did put in like 40. We put in like 40 new bands into rotation, so.
That's quite a few. So the moral of the story is, go to acrn.com, listen to our stream, or download it in your browser, and read all the hot content that we've talked about here, and tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your enemies, tell your professors, tell your aunts and your uncles.
Tell the band that you gave a really mean review to.
Oh my god.
They will
tell them.
respond.
Anyone who likes music. Who do you know who doesn't listen to music?
Nobody.
I know one guy, but he's
Oh.
weird. I'd still tell him though.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
definitely tell them. Especially tell people who don't like music. Be like, change your mind. Yeah, cool.
We have that power.
It'll
You
work.
do.
ACRN Media. We'll make you like music.
Well, this has been the second episode of Lobster Butter. Thank you for tuning in. We'll come back at you soon with more things to talk about. Have a great day. Night. Life. Have a great life.
Yeah. They don't know. We don't know when they're watching this.
No.